One Denver Broncos legend recently revealed that he is not 100% sold on a key member of the Denver Broncos offensive line. Now, entering this season, the Denver Broncos offensive line has taken a bit of a facelift with Ben Powers and Mike McGlinchey brought in free agency. Lloyd Cushenberry is hopefully going to take a step forward as our starting center. Garrett Bowles will be returning from season-ending injury. And then there's Quinn Meinerz. Meinerz is a really popular player amongst Broncos country, and he's a guy who brings a physicality and a nastiness to the guard position. That said, though, a guy who locked down the guard position for multiple years here in Denver and was a starter for 2 of our Super Bowl runs seems to believe that Meinerz has some more work to do before he can really establish himself as a top-tier guard in the NFL. Now, according to this tweet here, former Broncos guard Mark Schlereth needs to see more from third-year guard Quinn Meinerz. Schlereth likes Meinerz' aggressiveness, but believes that he has to learn more in terms of nuances in the game. Hopefully, he continues to get better, but it remains to be seen per Schlereth. Now, that is far from a glaring endorsement, but at the same time, I definitely see where Stink is coming from. He's widely regarded as one of the best guards in the NFL, and he's also one of the best football minds in the NFL. He can tell you all the ins and outs and all the nuances of the guard position. You listen to him on radio almost every single morning. Mark Schlereth is one of the brightest football minds in the entire city of Denver. So when he says that you have some work to do in your pass protection, I definitely would believe him, man. Mark Schlereth is not going to sit here and blow smoke up a player's ass. He's going to call you out. Now, at the end of the day, Quinn Meinerz is somebody who I feel like relies a little bit too much on his play strength to really win his reps. I feel like he could really get a little bit better in terms of technique and not relying so much on his play strength and his power. Now, let's go over here and let's take a look at Sports Info Solutions. They're a really good resource here to see blown blocks as well as other advanced offensive line stats. Now, you'll take a look over here and see that in 2021, Meinerz blew 7 pass blocking snaps and had 0 holding penalties, which was good. He did that on 321 pass blocking snaps. Of course, he took over as the starter midway through the season when Graham Glasgow went down. Then in 2022, although he did miss some time, he still played in 450 pass blocking snaps. He had 6 total blown blocks, which is, I guess, good. Although the ratio may be a little bit similar if you do the math. I'm not going to sit here and do the math. He did have 1 holding penalty as well and gave up 2 sacks as opposed to the 4 that he gave up as a rookie. So that is certainly good. Run blocking, we come over here. As a rookie, he had 8 total blown run blocks, but in 2022, he did cut that down to 3, which is good. So overall, I do feel like Quinn Meinerz has some work to do. He needs to rely less on his play strength and rely more on his advanced technique. And I feel like Zach Strief, Broncos offensive line coach, will be able to help him get there. So I'm curious, Broncos country, how do you feel about Quinn Meinerz moving forward at the right guard position? And what do you feel like he needs to do to improve his game? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear from you. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways to share your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out to fellow members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, this has been another episode of Denver Broncos Syndicate. I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.